Well, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Now, if you remember about a week or two ago, I posted a video talking about a whole bunch of controversy that's been going on with my life recently. And I thought, what time would be better than now to make said statement? So, as you guys know, me and Brendan do not associate in any way. Even though you see my name, my artist name, in his bio on SoundCloud. Okay, but there's also the fact that he can say what he wants. I'll let him say that I'm a piece of shit, that I screw everybody over, this, that, and whatnot. Cool, he can have that right, because I really don't care. What he don't have the right to do is bring up my personal information into a song. It is $50. He didn't want to be mature about it and wait because I got other priorities such as paying my rent, paying my bills, and doing other shit. See that he can cough up 50, 60 bucks himself to go to the goddamn studio to make a diss track, so why is he worried about 50 bucks of my money? Like, seriously. And then he's gonna say that I'm immature, that when he came to my home to get a piece of mail that he had got while his address was still here, I got a call about it. I was at work. And I told him to pull up just to get his mail. But he wanted to be an asshole about it. So I told him, nah, don't worry about it. I'll get a ride after work and I'll go bring it to his apartment. It'll all make sense when I show you the screenshots here in a second. Because it's a little, like, slideshow I'm going to show for y'all. I'm not going to be narrating it, because I just want you guys to just read it for yourselves. I want you guys to pause the video if you guys need time to read it. Alright, so let me get to the second part that I'm trying to get at. You know, anybody will tell you. Sorry, I'm watching Skate 3 gameplay on TV. Anybody will tell you that it shouldn't matter if you consider somebody family or if they're your really close friend. If they offer their home to you and they tell you don't have to help me pay bills, you don't have to pay any rent, just do what you can, stay on your feet, try to get your own place. I shouldn't have to owe you money for that. And for the simple fact that I took you to your mom's house, I've taken you to work, I've taken you wherever you needed to go when I had gas in the car. When I didn't, I asked you, can you give me like maybe 10, 20 bucks to put gas in the car? And you said it was fine. I shouldn't have to pay you back for that because, remember, I let you in my home for free for 4 months, rent, and no bill help at all. So why should I have to pay you 50 bucks? If we're talking about who really owes money here, the first time either one of us stepped into the La Luna studio, it was because I paid for the session. I'm sorry, didn't you record Mixed Culture, your verse from the Cypher that you put on Nextability? Didn't you record that on my session? Didn't you record No More Games on my session? It all adds up. So it's like, how are you going to sit there and tell me this, tell me that? over $50, bro. And then here's the one thing that gets me about this guy. Like I said earlier, he's so mad that I didn't pay him $50-$60, but it costs about $50 to $60 an hour to go to the fucking studio at La Luna. But he could afford that to go and make this diss track on me called Two Broke Boys. I'll put that link in the description. And then, this is all back in October, mind you. October 2021 was when all this began. Because, you know, we were still good after he left and moved into his own place. Because I'm like, you know, I'm proud of you, bro. You got your own place, this, that, and whatnot. And then, I'm just like, yo, like, what? And then, you know, like I told y'all, like, Savannah had called me and said that he got mail. And it was a check. And I'm sitting there calling him and stuff like that while I'm waiting for my ride to come pick me up from work. I'm like, dude, like, you need to come pick up your fucking mail, bro. Like, I'm not gonna fucking hold it here and then you try to take me to court over it. Like, no. I didn't hold your shit. I was telling you to come get your shit, but you weren't answering your fucking phone. And then you were talking your $50 bullshit, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just ask my rider. They can drop me off at your house, see if we can just go pick up your mail. And then you said, nah, I'll be there. And you literally showed up, like, I don't know, a few hours later. And I was still at work. You came by. That's why a buddy I had at the apartment handed you the mail. Because he let me know you were here. That's what I told him to do. So it's not that I was a scared little bitch like you claim. I wasn't even fucking home. Instead of fucking blocking me like a little bitch, you should say, are you even home? So we can at least try to talk about it like mature adults. And then you're going to go do this. You're going to go stalk my Genius page and think that I won't check it. You don't think I don't check my SoundCloud Insights, dude? You're like one of the top 2 people that listen to me. On Genius, you tried proposing that my song lyrics are, if you respond to Mr. Rice, he won't because no one listens to you. You think I haven't seen that? That's why I made an edit on Out of the Ordinary, because you're not out of the ordinary. You're out of the ordinary that you're a fucking low-life piece of shit that uses people, and then when they really see your true colors, you make them out to be the bad guy. No wonder you can't keep a fucking relationship. No wonder in the 5 years 6 years I've known you, I've only had like 1 or 2 jobs. That's why you've had like 5 or 6. And when you were working at Sonic, who told you that Sonic was hiring and told you to go on Snag a Job to apply? Let's see. Who in the first place gave you the idea to start a band in high school? I believe that was me. But I get it. No matter what, I'll always be the bad guy because what Brendan says is always right, and he's older and shit like that. Man, it don't matter how old you are, dude. You can be 10 years older than me, and I'll still be more mature than you are. Because this is my home. All the bills are tied to me. I pay the full $737 it is to rent my apartment here. I have no help. If I could have asked you for help, yeah. I didn't because I told you I wasn't going to. Because I'm a man. It's my place, so I'm going to pay my rent and I'm going to pay my bills. Were people telling me to have you pay rent or bills? Yes. A lot of them were. And while we're on the topic of music, how about you tell Brad that only reason that you have copy and pasted songs onto your album Songs for the Departed is because you got too impatient to wait for him to reply. You got to think, dude. Brad makes music of his own, and you're not even on his fucking level at this point. Let's be honest. This dude's coming out with a new song every 1 or 2 months, every month or two, and it's literally way better than yours. And to think you technically been making music longer than he has. And you know, I have nothing against Brad. I really don't. He's a cool guy. He has a vision and he's going right for it. Which, you know, props to him. But how long is it going to be before you need Brad's help with something, and then the same scenario happens? Are you going to make Brad look like the bad guy? Are you going to really throw away the entirety that you guys have known each other away over a fucking small cash amount that either you or him could fucking make in literally an hour or a whole work shift? Like, it's fucking stupid, dude. You know, I've heard people can be petty. I've heard people can be pitiful. But never in my right mind did I ever think people could stoop as low as putting your personal information out there and then try to make them look like the bad guy. If I did something extremely wrong, I wouldn't have been extremely as pissed about the diss track as I was. So I'm like, all right, I deserve that. I actually did do that. But let's recap and rewind. If I remember correctly, you just a fucking Tinder swiper, bro. When's the last time you had a decent relationship? When's the last time you got laid, my guy? When's the last time you can handle your depression and anxiety without guzzling down a bottle of vodka? I'll let you know. You can let me know. I guarantee it wasn't long. Like, it was long ago, because you just stooped to be carbon copies of a fuckboy. So before you attack, before your channel, Mr. 101 Bubba, or your music channel, Brendan Rice, attack me in the comments, just know, if you do attack me in the comments, that proves everything I said and everything I showed was absolutely correct. And it makes you look bad and you do not like it at all. So I kind of got you in a corner. So if you attack me in the comments, you're kind of giving truth to what I say. If you don't attack me at all, then that means I'm throwing shade in the wind, that I'm literally lying to everybody. See, that's the best thing. I've said this in so many of my songs. Don't leave a comment if I'm wrong, but leave a comment. Absolutely go for it if you know I'm right. You just don't want to fucking admit it because you're too self-centered and egotistical. Just like you are. And you want to call Dumb Ugly an egotistical asshole? Well, guess what? Let's see. If I remember correctly, you were all about getting a feature with Dumb Ugly when me and you were just starting out in the studio. You're like, oh man, I really want to get this feature with Dumb Ugly, bro. Then all of a sudden, 3 months later, man, fuck Dumb Ugly, this, that, whatever. I'm dropping a diss track on him, this, that, whatnot. And what's so bad about it, too, is that you don't even write your music the right way. You don't take the time to think out the lyrics, dude. You fucking write most of your shit off of Rhyme Zone. y'all don't know what Rhyme Zone is what helps you find rhymes and shit. I've used it a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. I've used Rhyme Zone a few times when I've stumbled and I cannot find a rhyme for a certain word. I will always look it up. But he's done this for every single song. He's done it for songs on X-Ability. Done it for songs on Songs for the Departed. He's done it for What Would You Do, Life Choices. He's done it on every single song he's ever released since he started making his music public in 2020. So if you think that I'm scared or I fear for my career because of him, think again. Because that motherfucker wouldn't even have a career if it weren't for me. And he wouldn't even know about the studio if it were not for me. So before you even attack me in the comments, like I said, you're just feeding the truth if you comment. Now, before I go, I really hope y'all enjoyed Conceited. Under the Influence Volume 1 will be out June 2022. Peace.